Live from the Jersey Shore to the world. Get up, get out, do something. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. Take the show wherever you go. Download the free Radio Pup app for your smartphone or tablet. Join the conversation. 732-505-1160. News Talk Radio WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Listen online at WOBMAM.com.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin, 6:08, February 16th, 49 degrees, getting up to 56 degrees today. It's rainy, it's wet, but it's not that cold, so we'll take it here at WOBM AM 1160 and 1310 News Talk Radio, streaming live at WOBMAM.com and on the Radio Pup app. 732-505-1160. Scalia. There, I can do it.
You got it now.
I got this. Menegot. Basta vajul. Anyway, on the line with us right now is my newest Facebook friend. Good morning, Fatima.
Good morning.
How are you?
I am well. How are you?
I am living the dream, Fatima. So Fatima is coming to us. Fatima, you work for Appel Farm Arts and Music Center, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
All right, great. Why don't you tell our listeners a little bit about what you guys do every day, because I'm not sure a lot of them are familiar with Appel Farm.
Sure. Well, I'll start off with just a little teeny bit of a brief background. Appel Farm was founded in 1960 by Albert and Claire Appel. It originated as a private summer day camp and then transitioned into an overnight experience for the camp. In addition to that, we do year-round programming. This includes retreats, conferences, weddings, along with our Arts Lab, which is an arts program that we host every fall and spring. And we also have a lot of great events that we do, actually, that are coming up that I'll be discussing later on in the show. So a lot that we do here. Each part is a major part of us. We have different entities from the camp to the conferences to like the special events that we host.
Wow. So first of all, listen, look, don't try already to like take over the show. Okay. I will decide what we talk about later on. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the big seat over here. You got that?
Yeah, no problem.
I'm just playing. Uh-oh. See, it's so much easier when somebody's in front of me because then they could see that I'm being just a wise apple. See what I did there?
No.
See what I did there, wise apple? You like that, right? All right.
Oh, man.
All right, Fatima. So let's go. We'll start talking a little bit here. First of all, why don't you tell everyone what you do for Appel Farm? Because, you know, it's great. We can all read the website. I get it. You know, we got a lot of cool stuff. But, you know, here on Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin, we're about the people. We're about you. So what is your background? I think I see that you have a very similar education background to me, up until the part where you did really well in school. So go ahead.
Well, I went to school at Rider University, and I'm a recent graduate of the 2015 class. In addition to that, right now I am currently an assistant in the External Relations Department at Appel Farm Arts and Music Center. Specifically, what I do is I do multiple things, actually, just to get right to it. Public relations, advertising. I do a lot of the social media. I go to a lot of conferences and represent Appel Farm. And I also work with a lot of the other departments, such as the Special Events and Conferences Department, just because they're so close with the External Relations Department.
And are you still so are you still like wait a second. Did I see you were like graduated like cum laude or something?
Yes.
All right, so you're like super smart then, is what you're saying, right?
I like to believe that I'm smart.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure because, like, I tell people, Fatima, that I was in the Square Root Club, right? Mm-hmm. Do you know what the Square Root Club is?
Could you elaborate?
Yes, I can. So the Square Root Club is when the square root of your GPA is higher than your actual GPA.
Okay.
Now I want you to think about that. Okay. So let's, for example, say that your GPA was a 0.16, right? The square root of 0.16 is 0.4. 0.4 is higher than 0.16. See what I did? See how that works? So that means that between my wife and I, we had a 4.0.
Okay.
All right. She had a 3.8, And I helped out, and I put in the last point too. Anyway, Fatima, we're digressing. Stop getting me off topic here, okay?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
All right, good. So why don't you talk to me about some of the what do you guys do on site? For example, I see we have spoken a lot about the Girl Scouts of the Jersey Shore recently. I see that you guys do Girl Scout retreats. What kind of stuff do you do there?
Oh, yes, our Girl Scout retreats. Our very first one was our Crafty Camp Out, which was last spring, and then we completed our Journey Jamboree, which was this past fall, which was for our brownies and our juniors. Now we are actually progressing, and we're expanding and trying to cover more of the different ladders in the Girl Scouts. So our first upcoming one will be our Journey Jamboree again, but this time it will be for our juniors and our cadets. And what's really cool about this is that people can come to Appel Farm and spend the night, and we really try to give that full-out Girl Scout experience also in addition to that by, like, providing the comfortable accommodations of being able to, like, come in and sleep on, like, the modern bunk beds that we have, and we have, like, the indoor bathrooms, but at the same time, because we have like 117 acres of woods and fields, we can still give them that experience of the outdoors. So it's a great combination of it all. And like I said, the first one we have is March 18th, and that begins at 6 p.m., and it goes all the way till Sunday. So most of our Girl Scout retreats, they are overnight experiences. The next one that we have is our Crafty Camp Out, which is for I believe that is for our brownies. Yes, those for our brownies and our juniors. And for this one, it's also an overnight experience. It's not the 2 days, though. That begins April 15th. And what we actually do, for example, I'll go in a little bit more detail at like the Crafty Camp Out, is that we allow the girls to come out and we focus on, even though Appel Farm is arts-based, we also like to explore like science and nature and different things like that. So they can come out, we'll do the nature scavenger hunt, we'll have the campfire, the s'mores, an ice cream sundae party, and the girls also get to get their badges or their journeys. That's our second one. The third one that I'm really, really looking forward to is our Daisy Day Camp. That's for our daisies and our mothers. That's going to be just one day, but we purposely made that during the Mother's Day weekend that we're all really looking forward to. We thought that would be very, very cute to allow the moms to be with the daisies. And for that one specifically, we will be exploring, well, the journey is called Three Chairs for Animals. And basically we'll be exploring like zoo and nature and different things like that. So we're going to have a real zookeeper come out for the daisies. We're going to also have like the bird net, like they'll be making bird nests and bird baths with their moms, and we're just going to have like a really great time. So for each of our retreats, we have something different. Right now we're covering juniors, brownies, cadets, and daisies. Wow. And we plan on progressing hopefully next fall or just in the future in general to be able to cover like other ladders of leadership such as the seniors. So even though it's pretty new, we've had a lot of success thus far, and it's really, really exciting. Since I've been here, I've had a wonderful time. I've actually had my first s'more since from the Journey Jamboree. I've never had a s'more before.
Wait. Hold. Wait a second. You're telling me that prior to coming to work at Appel Farm,
yep,
you had never had a s'more?
Nope.
Okay. So you were not a Girl Scout yourself, were you?
No, unfortunately I wasn't. And that's one. Oh, go ahead.
So now you're kind of like reliving your youth, your childhood as a Girl Scout, but you're working. That's okay. Listen, I guess that's it's your thing. Whatever, it's cool. But listen, we are coming up against a break, right?
Okay.
So what I really want to know about, the Girl Scout thing is super interesting to me. I know you guys do. You have all these kind of Earth Days and arts labs. This is so. So by the way, while we're talking, where does somebody go to find out more about Appel Farm? Not that I'm kicking you out yet, but I do want people to be able to kind of follow along as you're going through all this great stuff. Is there a website?
Of course there's a website. We actually have a brand new website that is up, and that's www.appelfarm, that's APPEL, farm.org.
Okay. So you guys can follow along with Fatima because we're going to go through some of the other cool stuff here. And where are you guys located?
We are located in Elmer, New Jersey.
Where is Elmer, New Jersey?
That's South Jersey. It's in Salem County. It's actually rather close to Rowan University.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm smelling what you're stepping in now. But listen, you need to talk to me because I get the whole Girl Scout thing. That sounds great. But I'm really more interested in this Music and Wine Festival. All right, so when we come back from the break, can you please talk to me at the Music and Wine Festival because that's more my speed. You know what I'm saying? Fatima Heyward, Appel Farm Arts and Music Center. We'll be back with her right after this.
Get more Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin at our website, WOBMAM.com. News Talk Radio, WOBM AM 1160 and 1310.
Welcome back. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. Here on WOBM AM 1160 and 1310, News Talk Radio. You know, they thought I was going to struggle with the live reads and, and guests and all these other things. And by the way, they're right because I have 27 pieces of paper in front of me right now, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm a complete professional. On the line, Fatima Heyward.
Yes, hi.
Appel Farm Arts and Music Center. Hi, you're still there. That worked out.
Yes.
All right, cool. So listen, I see all this other great stuff, but I really want to talk about the Music and Wine Festival. So come on, drop some knowledge on me.
Sure. So for our Music and Wine Festival, that's going to be Saturday, June 4th. We are really looking forward to that because Appel Farm is known for its music festivals, but this will be our first time doing a music and wine festival. So for that means that we're basically partnering with the Vintage Atlantic Wine Region, and we're going to have a bunch of different wineries that are going to be there. Actually, it's going to be a collaboration of 6 unique wine trails specifically. So this is spanning from New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, and Maryland. In addition to that, when guests do come, they're going to be able to taste the specialty vintage wines that we have. We're going to also have acclaimed musicians from the Delaware Valley. We're going to have a crafts fair. We're also going to have a create art at the Discovery Arts tent. We're going to have food from local culinary artists. And we're also even going to have a kids zone. So we do have a kid-friendly section. So it can be for the family. It can be for just you and your friends. We're really making it an all-time awesome event. And one last thing, in addition to that, for people who want to spend the night, we're having an overnight experience in addition to everything else that we're doing, which includes dinner, a private concert by Joe DeVita Steel Drums, dessert wine pairing with s'mores, and breakfast the next morning.
Wait a second. Is that with the Music and Wine Festival?
Yes.
Okay, so wait a second here. This is beginning to shape up like a great weekend for me. So let me see if I got this straight. So first of all, June 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, I'm going to go to the Teen Arts Festival. Mm-hmm. All right, because that, we'll talk about that in a bit. Okay, but after that, I'm going to be it's time to unwind. So I am going to go to the Appel Farms Music and Wine Festival. Now, I can bring my kids.
Yes.
But you guys will watch my kids.
Didn't say that.
Well, you said there's some kind of camp or something there. Will you then if I want to stay over, will you get them an Uber or something to bring them back home?
Oh no. I'm sorry.
So I
did not guarantee that.
Fatima, I thought we had something working here. I thought that I had a weekend all planned and ready to go. I thought we were going to box that up, put that away, and now you kind of thrown a monkey wrench into things.
It's still planned out. You can bring your kids to the kids zone, and we'll make sure that they have a great time, and you as well.
Yeah, but then I can't stay over because there's wine involved, and we know what that means. So I can't stay there, and I won't be able to get the kids back home. All right, we're gonna have to talk offline, Fatima. This is I'm concerned. It sounds like fun, but we definitely have some details to get through here.
Yeah, we can talk about the details.
That is June 4th. That's a music and wine festival. And that sounds like a ton of fun either way. Maybe I'll just leave the kids at home and go do it that way. But regardless. So listen, we are up against a break.
Okay.
When we get back, I want to talk to you about the Teen Arts Festival because I know you guys are very involved in the Teen Arts Festival there, right?
Yes, we are.
Awesome. So we're going to talk about that. Fatima Heyward from Appel Farm Arts and Music Center. She'll be back with us after the break. And don't forget the 7 o'clock hour, Ed Keller, Toms River High School North. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. Be right back.
Coming up next, the latest from WOBM News, the Town Square, New Jersey News Network, and Fox News Radio. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. News Talk Radio, WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Live from the Bob Levy Broadcast Center, overlooking the Toms River. It's time to get up, get out, do something. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. Be a part of the show, 732-505-1160. News Talk Radio, WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Listen online at WOBMAM.com.
Welcome back. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. It is 6:33 on February 16th, 49 degrees, getting up to 56 today and rainy. WOBM AM 1160 and 1310 News Talk Radio, streaming live at WOBMAM.com and on the Radio Pup app. 732-505-1160 if you want to join the conversation. We are talking now Appel Farm Arts and Music Center. We've been talking to Fatima for the last half hour, and now we are joined by Tracy, also from Appel Farm. Good morning, Tracy.
Hi, good morning.
So Tracy, you're going to talk to us about the camp at Appel Farms, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so give it. So go ahead. So drop some knowledge on us. Fatima and I'll just listen, and we're gonna Facebook chat while you're talking. Okay.
Sounds great.
All right, cool.
Have fun, guys. So Appel Farm actually started as a summer camp for kids back in 1960. And over the years, we've gotten really well known for festivals and concerts and arts education. But we've continued to be a camp as well. We're actually the only residential arts camp in South Jersey, and we're co-ed so we spend the whole summer with kids, boys and girls, between the ages of 7 and 17 who want to study the arts, and they come and they can live with us at Appel Farm in our modern bunk facilities, and we have sessions that are either 1, 2, 4, 6, or 8 weeks long. So there's a lot of options, flexibility for families with crazy schedules, and, kids have a lot on them these days. So we have a lot of different options, and, so kids just get an opportunity to come and be in a traditional summer camp setting, but instead of spending their day, doing sports or water activities, they do art, which is really awesome.
Really? So is there are there different levels of art? I mean, what if you're is this for the beginner up through the semi-professional, or how does this work?
Yeah, absolutely. We have differentiated instruction for all levels of learners. So you can come to camp and say, hey, I've never played the piano before. I want to learn piano, and you can take a class in that. And maybe you're, an older kid who is really skilled in visual arts. You take a lot of classes at school, and so you're at, a little bit of a higher level. There's instruction for that as well. The instructors that we bring in are either professional teaching artists or college students who are pursuing their art at the university level, and they're really well trained to kind of assess where each individual student is in their art and take it from there in terms of teaching them at their level. And we offer classes in all of the fine and performing arts. We have all of the visual arts. We have theater performance, technical theater, music, dance, video production, creative writing, recording arts, Lego robotics. It's just a really wide range of classes.
Tracy, I'm sorry. Is that a South Jersey accent you have? I can't tell.
No. I am originally from Mississippi, so they recruited me to come up here and work at this awesome camp, and I couldn't say no.
So wait, so they recruited you from Mississippi. What were you doing in Mississippi that they said, we need to have you run our art camp here in South Jersey?
Well, actually, I was actually living in Florida getting my master's degree in theater management, nonprofit arts education degree. So I was working at the camp seasonally for the past 3 years as a program director, and really they had an amazing opportunity for me to move into the camp director position. And I love the program, and I love what we do, and being able to help kids in such a impactful way. And so I packed my bags and moved it up north, and I'm suffering the winters because of it.
I was going to say, you live in New Jersey now?
I do, yeah. Proud New Jersey resident at this
And you're
time.
living in the Elmer area? I mean, I heard Elmer's beautiful this time of year, but no?
It is beautiful. I actually live in Woodbury, and I commute in.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right, that's not okay. I'm okay with that then. So what I'm getting here is, first of all, there's a lot of smart people over at this Appel farm over here. I'm feeling a little intimidated by the brain matter on this phone call with me. I want to start by saying that. Now, Tracy, I do have an important question though. Is there still bug juice at this camp? Because if I can't get bug juice and like melted ring dings, that's not summer camp to me.
We will make bug juice just for you. No, we have all the traditional summer camp stuff, absolutely.
You know what?
Big mess hall, dining hall experience, s'mores at the campfire, all that jazz.
So you have s'mores also. Because did you? Because Fatima had never had s'mores until she started working at Appel Farm. Can you believe that?
I am always amazed when people never have s'mores. We hire a lot of international staff to work at this camp, so they come from like Australia, England, Scotland, and they've never had s'mores. I guess it's an American
but I'm pretty sure
phenomenon.
Fatima came from Jersey. I'm pretty sure there's no like, right?
I was trying to make it up for her, but yeah,
I appreciate that, Tracy.
And Fatima, I don't know if you heard that also, but Tracy said that she would make bug juice for me if I needed it. You can't even get my kids a ride back home after the wine camp.
You shouldn't want to send them away, though.
Unbelievable. All right, so talk to me. How are you guys involved in the Teen Arts Festival? What are we doing for the State Teen Arts Festival at Appel Farm?
Oh, well, for the Teen Arts Festival, we're actually really excited because we are actually hosting it this year. This is the first time that we're hosting it, and we're really excited about it. It is Friday, April 22nd from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., and basically this is something that we're inviting all teens from grades 7 to 12 to experience professional evaluations, to have fun, and also to participate in interactive workshops, peer performances, and exhibitions. And basically, like, for anyone that wants to register, the deadline is March 1st. So it's going to be a great time. Like Tracy said before, Appel Farm is definitely hits on, like, the variety of different, like, fine and performing arts, and that's something that we'll be doing at the Teen Arts Festival. So it will be a bunch of different art forms that we'll be having, and we'll have performances there. And it'll be a good time for the kids to get their artwork out there and to get constructive criticism and praise on their work.
So just so we're clear here, so typically if you want to participate in the State Teen Arts Festival, the way it works is you go through your county Teen Arts Festival, right? You are you go through kind of an assessment process, a juried process, or you're adjudicated. I'm sorry, I have to use appropriate arts judging verbiage. Right. See, I told you I'm a college dropout. So anyway, so you have to be adjudicated, and once that happens, if you're in the top, the top whatever, you get to move on to the State Teen Arts Festival, where you join your peers from across the state. So that's typically a county type thing. But are you saying that regardless of what county I'm in, I could call you guys up and I could come down to Appel Farm?
You can come and you can see it, but to participate in the one at Appel Farm, you have to be a resident of Salem County. Oh,
so this is the Salem County one.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's cool, though. All right, so you guys are doing the Salem County Festival. So I would have to – how long do I have to establish residency in Salem County? All right. Okay, we can work on that. Listen, we only have 1 minute left till our break. When we get back, okay, I'm going to ask each of you. This is the question we ask of every guest who comes on Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. All right, and there's two of you, so I'm expecting two answers, right? If you had a magic wand, pixie dust, some kind of – magical power that you can affect one thing in your sector without needing the Supreme Court to vote on it, what would you do? What would you change? What would you impact just by kind of shaking your nose at it, right? So I need you to come up with something for after the break. You could talk amongst yourselves. We're not going to hear you because we're going to be in commercial right now.
Stay tuned for Preferred Company with Joel Markell and Marianne Levy at 8. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin continues next. News Talk Radio WOBM AM 1160 and 1310.
Okay, welcome back. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. It is 6:46 a.m. here on February 16th. 49 degrees, getting all the way up to 56 today. It's rainy. It's wet. I would recommend some kind of a slicker or a raincoat or something to protect your hair. I obviously don't need that. We are here at WOBM AM 1160 at 1310 News Talk Radio, streaming live at WOBMAM.com and on the Radio Pup app, 732-505-1160 if you want to join the conversation. Our conversation right now is with Fatima and Tracy from Appel Farm. They are talking about the unbelievable things happening down in beautiful Elmer, New Jersey. We have a camp situation, summer camps with scholarships available. We have Girl Scout retreats. We have arts labs. They have a music and wine festival. I mean, listen, they will do everything except babysit your kids and bring them home for you. So pretty cool. What we did ask, though, on the way out, because we only have 5 minutes left with these two young ladies, is if you had a magic wand and the ability to change one thing in the world of the arts, especially as it pertains to Appel Farm, what would you do? What would you change? What would you impact? Fatima, I'm going to let you go first.
All right. So I've thought about this question, and the main thing that I would want to change basically would be not only to raise awareness about arts and arts education, but it would be to get everybody involved in arts, in the arts education field, just for the simple fact that it has so many great benefits. Just really quick, an article came out last month by Stacy Lasner, and it was on like an astronaut, Alvin Drew. He was calling for more arts education, and basically he wanted to add arts and humanities to the core subjects of science, technology, education, and math to go from STEM to STEAM. And he's not the only one that sees the benefits of what arts can do. So if I had a little magic wand, I would want to sprinkle it on everybody to get them involved in it so that they could basically evolve as a person and really see the full impact it can make in one's life.
Well, that was really good. I actually took notes there. Okay, good. So, Tracy, she set the bar pretty high for you. So what do you got?
I know, man. She basically stole my answer.
You can't say that. That was too easy. You can't say she stole your answer.
Okay, well then I'll go the practical route and say I just wish we had more money. I think we have some awesome programs, and creating access to the arts, especially in a rural area like South Jersey, is difficult because transportation and cost is a participation barrier. And so the more people who know about us, who want to volunteer their time or, donate money, like to help underwrite the cost of some of these programs for school-aged kids, for scholarships to camp, we're always interested in that. So,
well, that is a perfect segue into where somebody could learn more, right? And how they can figure out how to participate, how to give you loot or whatever they need to do. Where would they go? What should they do? Come on, tell us what to do.
So it's all available right on our brand new website, appelfarm.org. And remember, that's APPEL. And you can find all the information about our programming, our history, who we are, what we're about, how to get involved as a volunteer, or to donate if you want to support the scholarship fund or one of our other awesome programs, all available online. And we'd love it if people would go check it out. Awesome.
So, Fatima, Tracy, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I think our listening audience absolutely learned a lot about Appel Farm and about all the great things that are happening right here in New Jersey, all the opportunities for further arts education across a number of great disciplines. But I think most importantly, we learned about a major problem in this country, which is that there are children who go through a large chunk of their lives without experiencing s'mores. Thank you so much. We will talk to you again soon. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin right back after this.